Welcome to Closing Time with Amanda Breen. I'm your co-host, Jake Prezant. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to Amanda Breen.
So much for being here. Welcome to a very special episode of Closing Time. It is our season finale, but we have a great show for you. Faced Shakespeare is here. Give it up for them. Yeah. And our musical guest is Grace and the Carnivores, so give it up for them too. Yes. But first, let's check out the news. Have you read the news lately?
I have.
Okay, perfect. I don't know if you've seen this, but a study has shown that kids allowed sips of alcohol as children are more likely to drink in high school. In other news, kids who swim are also more likely to be wet. It's obvious.
I was pretty wet as a kid.
Did you swim a lot?
Evidently I did.
You did swim a lot. A Kentucky man was just arrested for drunk driving while on the back of a horse. This has been the most Kentucky thing to happen since racism.
They got plenty of that.
Yeah, they got plenty of racism left. Scientists this week discovered what actually causes the cracking sound when you crack your knuckles. It's 10 tiny elves eating pretzels. Just nibbling.
I was
right inside there.
Almost sure it was elves for the longest time, and I thought, no way.
But it is.
Thank God.
Tori Spelling tripped onto a hibachi grill at chain restaurant Benihana. I know. And severely burned her skin. She fought through the pain though, and is now more flavorful than ever. Delicious.
Tori Spelling is so flavorful now.
Yeah.
Pumped about it.
Number one on the menu now.
So
Moved her up.
about it.
Prince William and Kate Middleton's second royal baby is due by the end of April. I know, it's beautiful. And doctors are still trying to figure out how to get a tiara in there. Doesn't fit.
In there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you specifics.
Queen?
Okay. Into Kate.
Good.
Anyways. A 22-year-old man was convicted of several burglaries when he showed up to his interrogation in the same Crocs he wore to the crime scene. It didn't help that he got a new jewel on his Crocs for every place he robbed. In Texas, a man was accused of impersonating a police officer in order to cut in line at a fast food restaurant. Everybody agreed this is the worst thing a police officer has done in recent memory.
I mean,
it is.
Back budge at least if you're gonna go for it. A full-on cut? Come on,
Cut right
policemen,
in.
get it together!
Disrespectful. A nonprofit organization in New York has set up 50 signs around the city designating no catcall zones. And I, for one, don't like the government telling me where I can and cannot call my cat. I don't like it.
Me either. I should be able to call my cat anywhere I want.
Yeah, that's right. I'm glad we agree.
Same.
We agree, yeah. A 19-year-old revealed that she bathes in pig's blood to keep her skin looking youthful. It definitely doesn't have anything to do with only being 19 years old.
The blood is doing most of the work, I promise.
Yeah, definitely has nothing to do with age. In London, a medical team was called to a nearby park to tend to a fallen bird, thinking they were talking about a woman. And the man promptly pulled out a typewriter and a cigar and began writing the next big newsroom scoop.
Fallen bird actually is a bird after all. Who knew?
It's a real bird!
For a while I thought it was a lady. Turns out, nope. News.
Front page. A lot of people are asking what's next for Aaron Hernandez, the former Patriots player who just got sentenced to life in prison. My guess, life in prison. He's definitely not leaving.
Some of us are asking over here, who really even cares at all? Aaron Hernandez? You could have said anyone. That doesn't mean anything to me.
I don't know.
I don't care.
Do you not like sports?
I don't care about sports.
Okay. You said it. Thank you all so much for being here. We have a fantastic show for you tonight, so don't go away. Welcome back to Closing Time. Jake and I never read much as children.
Well, I like to skim.
But can you imagine if there was actually someone that had never read a book like in their entire lives?
Yeah. Would be crazy. I don't know anyone like that.
Anyways, so Jake and I have decided to give you all some of our recommendations for quality reads.
Yeah. Book recommendations of ones we've read.
Did you not read any of the books on the list I gave you?
I skimmed.
You skimmed?
I got him. I know him.
Okay, I'll just start. Well, my recent favorite is Cat in the Hat. A man-sized cat breaks into a house and entertains children against their will.
It's a good one. My favorite book that I read was called Rainbow Fish, and this was a book that was way ahead of its time because it starred a gay fish.
It didn't. Okay. Harry Potter. A guy with snake face freaks out about it and kills several teens.
Or this one, Animal Farm, right? It's an expose into the harsh world of meat processing and animal cruelty.
I do not think it is.
Oh, it is. It is. You should think about it more. Animal Farm.
Let's just move on. 50 Shades of Grey. Move over, Xbox. Christian Grey has some new toys, and they're sexual.
My new favorite book that I've read is called Charlotte's Web, and it's about this girl, Charlotte, who's a high school girl, and she loves drama. And after making the cheerleading squad, she decides to break up Johnson High's cutest couple, Stacy and Mark. Little does she know, she's about to get tangled in her own web of lies when she falls for Stacy. Check out Charlotte's Web, you guys. I'm so serious.
Not at all right. Not a single fact of truth. No truth. A fan favorite, Hunger Games. Peeta falls in love with a young girl whom he throws burnt bread at. Love is funny that way.
My other favorite is this new meteorology book called Twilight. It's about that wild time when the sun is going down, but guess what? It hasn't quite gone down yet.
Jake, that book is about vampires.
Well, yeah, sometimes, but mostly it's about the moon.
Okay. One book you should really get around to reading is the Bible. It's full of great life advice, like don't kill your brother or eat fruit, but do wash the feet of strangers.
You'd be surprised how much people don't like that at all.
I don't make up the rules, Jacob.
That reminds me of that classic novel that we've all read, Catcher in the Rye, where a man works in the gluten field all day, but he makes an extra $20 for every crow he catches in the rye.
Again, no. If you haven't yet, you should definitely read Lord of the Rings. It's this cool story where two tiny men spend weeks trying to destroy surprisingly sturdy jewelry.
Ultimate favorite of mine is Holes. It's just a picture book filled with Shia LaBeouf stuck in holes. All types of holes. There are smaller ones, bigger ones. No matter the hole, Shia LaBeouf is in it, and now it's a book.
No. A new wave book, Lean In, tells ladies it's okay to lean, too.
Well, can I lean too?
Nope, just for ladies.
Aw, I wanted to lean. Well, there's this other good one, and it's called The Great Gatsby. It's about this really dramatic guy who's always gasping, so people call him the Great Gatsby. Who's better at it than everyone else.
It's Gatsby, Jake.
What the hell's a Gatsby?
Yeah, okay. There's one book you have to read. Have you heard of The Giving Tree?
No, but it sounds really generous.
Yeah. A young boy engages in a terribly abusive relationship with a tree.
Whoa. Or what about that one Spider-Man? You know, it's that tale as old as time, where thousands of spiders team up to make a man.
Spooky.
Yes, you're telling me. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Here's one the kids love called Green Eggs and Ham. It's about how peer pressure makes it easy to poison your friends. But Jake, you know my favorite book of all?
Tell me, Amanda.
Television.
The book.
The book. Television, the book. Well, those were our book summaries. Besides books, Jake and I also love skimming BuzzFeed. My favorite thing on BuzzFeed, besides their lists on lists of lists, are their videos. This is one I found recently. Check it out.
So how this works is you're going to ask each other questions, and when you're lying, the machine will beep. So have fun with it.
When was the last time you brushed your teeth?
This morning. Okay, it was yesterday. Sue me.
So gross.
What was your nickname as a kid?
It was Matt. Nipple boy.
What did you think of me when we first met?
I thought that you were the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Why did you come home so late last Thursday?
Is that on the card?
It's on the card, Sarah.
I was doing business with my coworkers. Okay, I was at the Magic the Gathering tournament. I came in second. Not that you would care, Matthew. What do you think of Maria?
She's alright. Okay, she's like a white Jessica Alba. What's going on with you and Gentle Jerry?
Nothing. He's just so gentle. What's your name?
I mean, she jokingly calls you skank. It's not a joke.
Okay, really quick, guys. We forgot to ask one of our preliminary questions. What's your name?
Matt.
What? Did you really go to Harvard?
Yes. Yale. Princeton. Swarthmore.
Oh my god.
It's a Quaker school. How old are you?
26. 32. 28.
Why would you go up?
Did you ever even do drugs?
I was an addict. I just thought you wanted me to be damaged.
I did.
What are you keeping the safe in outside our bedroom?
Not a gun.
Who made the last of my Chex Mix?
I did. I was covering for Gentle Jerry.
He's so gentle.
Did you ever even watch that movie I told you to watch?
Yeah, I loved Welcome to Mooseport.
Ray Romano is a hero.
Did you notice the anti-Semitic undertones in Peanuts?
Yeah?
Snoopy was in the Aryan Brotherhood.
What do you know about the Denver airport?
I know nothing. It was the Illuminati.
Do we live in a post-racial society?
Okay, no. We are not talking about that here. This is ridiculous. This wouldn't be on BuzzFeed. This is the stupidest thing we've ever done. It's destroyed our relationship, and I am sick of it.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Sarah.
So how do you guys feel?
Good, it was really good.
I feel like it really strengthened our relationship.
We learned a lot.
Welcome back to Closing Time. Please welcome three of our Closing Time writers, Catherine Collins, Karen Nord, and Maggie Noren. Thank you guys for coming. You want clapping? Okay. Thanks. I guess you can have clapping. Thank you. Whatever. So this first story I found is this week a plane left from Seattle with a napping airport worker stuck in the cargo.
Classic Mondays.
Yeah, classic Monday. I just want to know, how did this even happen?
He was really sweepy.
He was really sweepy.
If that were me, I feel like I would just ride it out. I've never been to Seattle, so
Yeah.
that might be fun.
Well, I was leaving from Seattle.
So, either way.
Chances are you haven't been the other place where the
Yeah,
destination
yeah.
is.
How does that happen? Like, were the people just like, whatever? He's
I like to
sleepy.
think. Yeah, I like to think he was sleepy and he like curled himself up into a suitcase and was like, "It won't take off. I got this."
Yeah.
And he was
Next
wrong.
time your plane is delayed, we know what's happening.
Well, this literally seems like my worst nightmare ever.
Yeah.
I would never want this to happen.
feel like
I
you'd
don't know
fall
what I would
out.
do.
Yeah.
You would just
Fall
fall
out?
out?
I feel like you just fall out the bottom of the plane and die.
If you
But I
were
don't
ever caught sleeping in one, you would fall out.
He's at the bottom of the plane
That's in
where
cartoons.
luggage is. Okay.
Yeah, I mean mid-flight they do open the cargo. That's why people lose luggage.
Yeah, they just
knew it.
open it mid-flight.
I knew they were doing something.
Really? Does it just fall into like
Air.
a tropical island? And then, wow, that's
So it has a little parachute and it drops in the
Yeah.
cornfield. And it's discovered by aliens every time.
Well, another story I found was at Coachella last Sunday, pop icon Madonna kissed Drake,
oh yeah.
who is
Heard about
half
that.
her age.
I mean,
Yeah.
cougars are like really in style though.
Yeah.
They're in style
Yeah.
right now.
And
Yeah.
Madonna being the OG cougar, I mean,
She
come on.
is. She is the OG.
Gotta
for
lay one
sure.
on Drake while you can.
It's
Because
very
pretty soon,
controversial though, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like,
There's been a lot of
Yeah.
controversy as like whether that was
I'm not saying
appropriate or
anything.
not.
yeah.
Well, I mean, think about the number of millionaires who like fall asleep next to their 25-year-old wives. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Kudos to Madonna.
Whatever.
Do
Yeah,
it.
I think she's pulling it off.
Drake is
Yeah.
probably like calling her every day now. You don't have to do this, Madonna.
They're gonna be a thing.
I feel like
now.
he'd be really needy.
he felt something
Yeah.
Yeah.
during that kiss.
It
that
was love.
Madonna absolutely didn't.
Yeah.
No,
It was love that he
she was using him. Yeah.
Drake can't kiss anyone and not fall in love with them
Yeah.
immediately just because he's Drake, you know?
He was on Degrassi.
Yeah.
He's a sweet boy at heart.
He's
Yeah.
prone to drama for being undergrad.
And then this third story, a Georgia man was killing an armadillo when he accidentally shot his mother-in-law.
Accidentally.
Yeah, that was not an
Shot his
accident.
mother-in-law.
I just feel
Why?
like holidays are going to be awful from now on for
Better
him.
make a damn good pumpkin pie.
I think
Yeah.
you don't necessarily need a gun to kill this armadillo. That was a little
Yeah, why was that?
irresponsible.
Why is he aiming it at the armadillo in the first place?
I think it ricocheted off the
They're
mother-in-law
strong. Oh.
and went to
And
the
hit the
armadillo.
Oh, probably that would make more sense.
That was the thought.
Yeah, no one
process.
would intentionally
Definitely,
try and
yeah.
kill an armadillo.
Right.
So,
It's easier to
She's a
believe that
lovely
they'd
woman, though.
intentionally kill their mother. Instead.
right. Yeah.
Easier to swallow, I suppose.
Yeah, that's what we're fed in
So
society.
darn
that kind of
cute.
stuff.
Think that's hair or just little furs coming out of their shield?
The woman or the armadillo?
I was talking about the armadillo, but now I'm curious about that.
They kind of look alike,
Yeah.
the armadillo and the woman. He could have just gotten confused.
They both look insecure. If it were
Was she like crawling on the ground though? Like I imagine the height difference is
Yeah,
a determining
that's fair.
factor.
Yeah, that could happen.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the show. When we come back, Shit-Faced Shakespeare will be here. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Closing Time. Please welcome Shit-Faced Shakespeare. So do you guys mind going down the line and saying like what your job is for the show?
Yes, so my name is Lewis, and I kind of invented the show along with my old business partner, Chris, many years ago, and I drink and act and do a bit of direction.
Stacey. I act in the show and also produce the UK show as well.
I'm Saul. I act in the show. I'm a drunk in the show, and I'll be producing some of the American shows as well.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, so can you guys kind of give us an overview of what Shit-Faced Shakespeare is?
Okay, so Shit-Faced Shakespeare is an hour-long comedy theatre show that's been running for about 6 years in the UK, and now it's fresh over here in Boston. This is our first ever American city, which is incredible. And it takes a short cut of a Shakespeare play. So we're doing Midsummer Night's Dream while we're over here. And every night before the show, about 4 hours before we start, one of our team, and there's a sort of 5 UK actors over here, and we've got a team of like 9 fresh American ones. We get one of them completely and utterly shit-faced. wasted, trashed, trolley, trousered, drunk.
Classic.
Yeah. And then we
keep
just kinda
going if you
throw
wish.
it on stage. And then it's up to the rest of us, these guys. We are completely sober around that one person. And then whatever the hell they do in the show, it's that, we have to integrate it into the show. It's an improv game, effectively, but based around this fantastic Shakespeare play. So we are all professional Shakespeare actors. We take this very seriously, as seriously as we take the drinking.
No, I'm very serious.
Saul was actually drunk last night, so we kind of dragged him out of bed to come here.
I'm just lucky that I'm actually standing up right now.
And it's a big interactive show as well. So, we give the audience some musical instruments, a gong, a bugle, a horn. If at any point, they're health and safety devices. If at any point our drunk looks in danger whatsoever of sobering up, they can send one of those off. We stop the show, we give them more to drink, and then we carry on.
So they just hit the gong.
Yeah, they bang the gong.
And have to take another shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a beer. You have to drink a beer,
okay.
Yeah, we don't do shots. We do provide a bucket, just in case we have kind of a... kind of one of those sort of, like tequila for me is like, it's kind of a, there's a spring mechanism.
Yes, it just bounces right back up.
Yeah, one shot goes in, many come out.
Yes.
So we don't like that. That's not so good.
Do you ever get irresponsible audience members who are just telling you to drink all the time?
It's a one-use prop only.
So
So there's two props in the audience, and they can only use them once.
You do sometimes get audience members trying to pass you one, which when you're the sober person, you grab it before the drunk can get it. If you're the drunk, though, you're just like, oh, that's free, that's fantastic. So you've got to be careful.
Just to stop it being too responsible, we have, we call them a compere, like an MC, a host, and they've got an instrument themselves. And at any point in the show, if they think we're getting too much Shakespeare out, they can also stop it and give us as many drinks as they damn well like. So it's, they're kind of in charge of us, so we put our lives in their hands and just hope we wake up the next day not feeling too rough.
Absolutely.
Yeah, do you guys kind of make sure that one of the drunk person doesn't go past a certain limit? Or
nobody wants
free
to
range.
see someone vomiting on stage, do they? So we do make sure it's safe, and they have to drink water afterwards and get them some food so that they don't have too much of a hangover the next day.
Wipe them down, clean them off, give them a cuddle.
So you mentioned some strange moments that have happened, like you had to order a bunch of Domino's pizza or something.
No, we didn't even realize this had happened. Our actress in one of the UK shows just disappeared behind a part of the set, giggled a lot, during the show, and then we didn't know what the hell had happened. Apparently, she'd been round the back of the set with her mobile phone. 2 hours afterwards, 180 British pounds worth of Domino pizza turned up at the venue. And this little drunk in the corner was just giggling, going, "It's 2 for 1 Tuesday." That
She
fed...
was feeding the audience.
She
That's
was
what
feeding
she
the
thought.
audience,
She was feeding the
that
audience.
was, the technicians that night were very well fed for a few days.
It's the same actress who called her mum on stage as well.
To tell her she was doing the show.
But the mum didn't realise that the show was really going on, so there's hundreds of people laughing in the background.
Yeah.
And this confused mum on the other line where she's going, "Don't worry, I'm going to be safe." And then we had to take the phone from her, and all of a sudden the mum's just talking to a stranger and getting more and more panicked. It's fine. Your daughter's on stage, she's drunk, but it's all okay.
It's like the show is like a full Shakespeare show. So we've got like sword fights and dances and stuff, and there's, we've had like inflatable dolphins replaced for swords, prosthetic limbs. There's been full frontal nudity. There's been entire conga lines go through the middle of the audience. It's anything can happen, and it usually does.
That's awesome. I want to see this.
Come down.
Please do,
We're at the Davis Square Theatre in Somerville. We are completely sold out for the month, but as of tomorrow, there's a whole load more tickets going on sale for the next 2 months.
Okay,
So come
awesome.
down.
So David Square Theatre?
Davis Square Theatre in Somerville.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank
Are
you
you
for
up
having us
for staying around and playing a game?
Yeah,
Yes?
definitely.
All right,
We would love that.
awesome. When we come back, we're going to play a game called Celebrity Hairlines. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Closing Time. We are going to play a game called Celebrity Hairlines. A celebrity hairline will come up onto the screen, and each of us has a whiteboard to place our guesses on. It will then be revealed who is the celebrity that owns that hairline. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
let's
do
get
it.
started. First hairline.
I don't know.
Okay.
Something like that.
It doesn't matter about the spelling, right? That's...
Yes,
Yeah,
spelling
this-
counts.
Yeah, this is
Spelling
absolute spelling. Great, I love it. The Brits have come over already. It's super competitive.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
two, yeah.
Well, yeah, all right. I guess Malfoy.
I just.
Draco
I don't know.
Malfoy.
Is that how you spell
All
it?
right, thank you.
I just. Okay.
My guess was young David Bowie. I think I've ruined that.
He's not very happy, is he?
No, he's not very happy.
This is gross.
Oh.
Oh, I think I know that one.
Yeah.
Definitely Jeff Bridges. For a second.
Thank you.
I do not know how to spell.
Neither did he. We can get away with
Okay,
cult
should we
humor like
Reveal
that.
our guesses. 3, 2, 1.
Shakespeare.
George Washington. The man on our $1 bill.
I guess Shakespeare.
Oh.
We've got
We'll never
Shakespeare.
know. We'll
We'll never
apparently.
know. Who is it? Shakespeare?
George Washington all along.
I think that's Shakespeare's dodgy brother. I'm really not.
Yeah, the earring's throwing me.
The earring is. That
Someone
throws
in
you
there
off.
has written a theory of how George Washington was the original author, so it's
Yeah.
fine. It's going to happen. That's out there.
All right. Who?
Like, I'm saying, when in doubt, Jeff Bridges. Just
Yeah, perhaps.
So what's her face for? Okay.
I'm trying to imagine
What's that?
Jake with like a straightener in his hair now.
that?
Just like at the back.
Is it? I don't know. Is that it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I definitely don't have
Well,
this.
I absolutely do. I think we
Okay.
should.
Who do you have?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Kris Jenner. That's a.
Okay. I have a Demi Lovato.
I have Kristen Stewart. I don't know if that's.
Okay, who is it?
Everyone's clapping. I have no idea who that is.
That's
So-
Demi
Demi
Lovato.
Lovato. You got it
Demi
right. That's
Lovato.
incredible.
Oh, okay.
it's-
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Is it?
Could be because also he's been. I don't know, but
I think I
I
have
don't
it
think
right.
it's like that.
Okay.
Iron is.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
It's probably not right.
Yeah, some Barbara Streisand.
Oh, what's his face?
What we're going with
No, I
here.
think it's
Yeah.
that.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Who do you guys have?
Zayn from One Direction.
I have Zayn, but also spelled differently.
I
I don't know which is the right
Does
way.
anybody know how the hell to spell Zayn?
No. No.
I'm just pretending I don't follow them, and I'm definitely not interested. So this is-
I have John, Uncle Jesse Stamos.
Okay, who is it? Truly.
Hey!
Zayn.
I love that in the background it just has the word dick product. That's kind of
Zayn Malik is dick.
just dick product.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks for your help, Lewis, by
Yeah,
the
you're
way.
doing really well with this game. Thanks. Takes so long to write.
Are we all done?
Yep.
Okay. Jake, who did you have?
I picked Morgan Freeman.
I've also picked Morgan Freeman.
I picked Morgan Freeman.
Who is it?
Jeff Daniels.
Morgan
there we go.
There we go.
That's a good record.
All right. Next one.
You look so happy all the time.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
How are you two doing this?
Because I had a massive crush on this girl when I was a kid.
I didn't.
Unless it's not who I think it is.
It's not who you think it is.
Oh, please be just like a top shot Michael Jackson or something. This
It's
is,
not who you
please,
think it is.
please.
All right.
It doesn't look like that.
It does.
No, you stand front and
You have
center.
to go first.
I thought it was Christina Ricci. No.
It does look like her.
I thought it was Amanda's mom when she was younger.
And I know it's me.
He could have had
All right.
Oh man.
Doesn't mean
Your
something
forehead
not happened
does
with
look
yours
like
now.
Christina
That's fine.
Ricci.
That's fine.
Is that all of them? All right, awesome. Thank you guys so much for playing this game.
Thank you.
No worries.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so
An indie production company, okay, offered us a great deal to screen their trailer, and we don't have much of a budget, so without further ado, here is Ghoul School, coming to theaters this May.
Jacob was the only ghoul in school.
Jacob, I know you eat people, dude. Oh, he breathed on me!
Say cheese. Very funny, just say cheese. Just smile, okay? You know what? I quit.
So I was just like completely covered in gasoline, and then this
Where's my blush?
You can just borrow mine.
What the fuck? You can't be in here.
He could never seem to get people to like him.
No, but seriously though, does anybody know why he's like that? but seriously.
Well, Jacob, your main problem appears to be appearing right next to people and spooking them. I mean, do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh my shit, Jacob, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Jacob was all alone in the world. Until...
All right! Settle down. We have a new student today. So I'd like to all give you a nice warm welcome. Oh! Damn! Class, this is Noel.
You're weird.
But Jacob was still alone.
You're weird.
Welcome back. Please welcome Grace in the Carnivore performing Assume the Worst and Reasons We Can't Sleep.
And I know I'll never risk it, 'cause I just don't have enough of whatever keeps you going. So I guess I'm giving up. I tried to believe, yeah, I wanted to have faith, 'cause I don't know who to turn to, and I don't know what to say, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Rather be cold than burned. Rather be alone than broken hearted. 'Cause I'll always assume the worst. You say that I'm not living, well at least I won't be dead. This passion that you speak of, man, it's only in your head. I don't need any misery, I stray away from shame, 'cause I've heard of what can come from love, and I don't want all that pain, 'cause I'd rather be safe than sorry, rather be cold than burned, rather be alone than broken hearted, 'cause I'll always assume the worst. Oh, it's the worst when you feel like fighting, but you don't know what you're fighting for. You can't stop crying 'cause you don't feel it anymore. Turn your head. You don't have to wash these tears. I'll be fine. Just let me cry. 'Cause I'd rather be safe than sorry. Rather be cold than burned. Rather be alone than broken hearted. 'Cause I'll always assume the worst. You live in a house that's completely your own, from your door to your couch to your kitchen stove. And the house screams you out of cowering me. You leave so little room for another to be. I walk from place to place under a cloud of your rain, push myself away so I can comfort your pain. In a house that's too small, that's too tight. Someday I'll smash through growing up with all my men. And I love our reasons we can't sleep. We're like you and I, constantly charging to reach the other side. But at least I'm out here, at least I'm on my own. At least I'm not your passenger or stuck inside your home. I love you, you smother me, I hate you, you cover me in love. You're all I see, I love you, so discover me.
I want to extend a huge thank you to Faced Shakespeare, Grace and the Carnivores, everyone who worked on this incredible show this season, to our amazing writers, my co-host Jake Prezant, the executive producers Isabella and Kira, and to everyone in this audience or at home watching. Your support means the world to all of us. We love all of you, and we will see you soon.